confirming the owner of Trump Burger Restaurants, which has several locations in the Houston area, has been arrested by Immigration and Customs Enforcement and now faces deportation.
In Houston, there's a place called Trump Burger, stars, stripes, and MAGA decor covering every inch. But today, the owner isn't manning the grill, he's fighting deportation. Even if you drape yourself in the flag and cover your walls with Trump's face, break immigration law and ICE will still come knocking. Law and order should mean just that. Equal application to everyone, no exceptions.
ICE says Roland Biondi, a 28-year-old from Lebanon, overstayed his visa after entering the U.S. back in 2019. He was taken into custody in May and is now out on bond as he awaits immigration proceedings.
Meet Roland Biondi, 28, originally from Lebanon. He came to the U.S. legally in 2019, but his visa expired this February. Instead of leaving, he stayed, an overstay violation. In May, ICE arrested him, and now he's out on bond, awaiting immigration court. As ICE themselves put it, it doesn't matter what kind of restaurant you own or what your political beliefs are. Immigration law applies to all, MAGA hat or not.
On May 16th of this year, he was snatched up by the American Gestapo during an immigration raid. And now the 28-year-old Trump supporter, not just a supporter, he made his whole business model about pandering to MAGA. He's facing deportation. I know I've said it before, but capitalism loves MAGA because they will plunk down any amount of money, no matter whether they can afford it or not, if they think it's going to own the libs. Doubly so if they think that they are supporting a Trump-loving business, if they think that they are somehow proving their status, making some public display of being affiliated with the cult of MAGA, of worshiping Donald Trump. That's why they all have their Make America Great Again hats. It's why they all have all of their, it's why they had their, Let's Go Brandon shirts. It's why they're all now flocking to Dunkin' Donuts and going to American Eagle to buy their jeans.
This restaurant built its brand on MAGA pride, Trump's name stamped on burger buns, Biden burgers listed as a joke, red, white, and blue everywhere. But behind the scenes, the owner was living here past his visa deadline. Now ICE claims he even staged a sham marriage to get a green card. You can't champion border enforcement while breaking the very laws you demand for others. That's the definition of hypocrisy, and it's exactly why the law must be enforced equally.
ICE spokesperson said the Trump administration is committed to holding people who overstay their visa accountable, adding that's the case, quote, regardless of what restaurant you own or political beliefs you might have.
The media might downplay this as just a civil violation. That's spin. A visa overstay still breaks the rules of your entry. If you stay beyond the date on your visa, you're here illegally. And if ICE looked the other way because of political alignment, they'd be no different from sanctuary cities protecting their own allies.
Roland Biondi entered the U.S. in 2019 on a visitor visa, but did not leave by the required date in February of 2024. ICE arrested him in May and placed him in immigration proceedings. An immigration judge later granted him bond while his case moves forward. ICE emphasized that immigration enforcement applies to everyone equally, regardless of their business or politics.
Then there's the marriage fraud accusation. According to DHS, his wife didn't even live with him, and her own relatives admitted the marriage was fake. That's immigration fraud, not a technical oversight. It's a calculated attempt to manipulate the system. If you truly believe in Trump's vision and the principle of law and order, this is when you stand by enforcement, even when it affects someone on your side.
Yeah, well, the problem here really first of all, ICE is perfectly happy to snatch people up and stuff them into concentration camps, even though they've committed no crimes whatsoever. But now, according to the Daily Beast, we're finding out some more about Roland and his status in this country and what he told the Department of Homeland Security. DHS is now saying that he staged a sham marriage in order to attempt to get a green card. According to Newsweek, a woman claiming to be Biondi's wife filed a petition for legal status on his behalf, but there is no evidence that the two were actually married. And in the course of investigating this issue, the woman's own family members admitted that the marriage was a sham and designed to game the system. ICE is also claiming he has an assault charge, but Roland himself responded to a Houston area news site saying that 90% of what ICE said is not true. Now, I don't think we should believe anything that ICE says about any undocumented person or documented person in this country. We just should not believe anything coming out of the words of an ICE official.
This business mocked Biden, sold MAGA merch, and branded itself as the Patriot Burger. Now the same immigration system Trump supported is sending its owner home. That's not betrayal. It's policy doing what it's supposed to do. Actions have consequences. You can wave the flag, sell Trump-themed food, and praise Trump daily. But if you break immigration law, the system will find you. This isn't silencing a supporter. It's about applying the law consistently. We can't demand strong borders, then turn a blind eye when our own side is at fault. That's the hypocrisy we accuse the left of, and we're supposed to be better than that.